Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, 'cause a vision softly creepy left its seeds while I was sleepy. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls go by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and my love, both never to turn back. Bury your secrets in my skin. Come away with innocence and leave me with my sins. The air around me still feels like a cage, and love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage again. So if you love me, let me go and run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. I can't destroy what isn't there. Deliver me into my fate. If I'm alone, I cannot hate. I don't deserve to have you. My smile was taken long ago. If I can change, I hope. I never know. He brings a gun to school and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block and drives an IROC, but he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Yeah. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh, how can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I become so numb without a soul, my spirit sleeping somewhere cold, until you find it there and lead it back home. Wake me up inside, wake me up inside, call my name and save me from the dark. Never opened myself this way, life is ours, we live our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you, every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, when the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Kiss me out of the bearded barley nightly, beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing the spinning step. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up the band, and make the fireflies dance, the silver moon sparkling. So kiss me.
Good afternoon, my beautiful beans, and a very happy Saturday afternoon or morning or evening. Perhaps it's even Sunday morning for you, depending on where you are on our glorious planet. Hello, beans! Look at all these glorious beans! Woo! And also, happy release weekend to The Sound of Silence. Thank you to all of you for bringing so much love immediately into this chat. Beans, calm yourselves down. I am seeing an awful lot going on here. Take a seat. I haven't even done my hellos yet. Look, you can't be just cheering and resubscribing and doing all of these magical things before I've even said hi to you. It's not on, it's not allowed, and you know where it lands you. One front row seat in detention. Sitting in the front row of detention today, we have got Splattercat, always eager to join detention. Splatter, hi. Thank you for that 100-bit Tuesday. Oh, hey, a Venus stream. Who brought bits? Splattercat, you most certainly did. How are you, my darling bean? Andy JL, thank you for that 10-bit cheer. You say good afternoon, Queen V, mods, beans. Happy Saturday, Sound of Silence release stream. Thank you, Andy. Bless your face. Thank you for joining for this very marvellous occasion. Thank you to Christoph K for 40 months of resubscribing. You say waves and yells at Venus. I've lost you. Hang on. Where are you? 40 months already. Feels like 4. I can't believe it's been. Bad joke. I know. It's so long. Christoph, I love a bean pun. They'll never get old here. Christoph, I can't believe it's been 40 months. That is just completely bonkers. Thank you for being here for so very long and supporting me for 40 months. 40 months of pressing resubscribe. It is no small thing. Christoph, you are incredible. Thank you for being such a hero. Quixie, good afternoon, my darling bean. And how are you today? Thank you, Quixie, for 5 glorious months of you being here and absolutely spoiling me rotten, Quixie. You say hello, lovely, and mum and dad and chat. Before we get started, we need to fix something terrible as it's bugging me. What was it? What? Quixie, thank you so much for that 5 gift sub love bomb right at the beginning of this stream. The Night Thief, Viewer 100, Black DNA 7, Patata the First, and Lincoln Lee have all received gift of flight. Thanks to you, Quixie. You're so kind. Thank you, my darling bean. Was that the thing you wanted to fix? Was it so you could get to the number 308 gifted subs? Bless you, Quixie. You are just absolutely incredible. We are currently at a grand total of 1,212 monthly subscribers. Thank you so much. And a huge amount of that is down to beans like you, Quixie, gifting an unbelievable amount. Quixie giving another 5 pesawings. Are you kidding me? Quixie, take a seat. What are you doing? Cursed the long intros, Hesperus MTV, Wooters, Knight 4000 and Johnny Garbagool have all just received a pair of wings thanks to our absolutely outstanding bean that is Quixie. Quixie, thank you from the very bottom of my heart for your outrageous cheekiness and cuteness and kindness. Thank you, Splattercat, for that 100-bit cheer again. You say hello, wonderful Miss Lady Venus. Oh wow. Caps is on. That's nearly how all of my sentences start as well, Splattercat. You say, oh well, can't change it now. Bits are stuck on here too. Once it's been done, there's no undoing it, Splattercat. Thank you for those bits. Thank you for the capital messages. I love it. Peekawoo, thank you for that 100-bit. You say, straight to the detention train. No, don't you dare try and start a detention train yet. Peekawoo, I've got my eyes on you. We've set it high, right, Beaver Baz? We've got it set too high to even bother. For the first, I don't know, half of the stream, we're going to have that thing set high to keep you beans discouraged from even trying to jump. I know you've done it before when it's set high, but look, don't even bother. We're gonna look, am I distracting you with my senseless sentences? Beaver Baz says it's set high. Thank you, Dad. Beans, stop trying. Splattercat says challenge accepted. You did it last time, so I don't put anything past you, but don't try. We set it high with the intention that you don't have to do a train for the first at least half of the stream, so you can just relax. Hey Seven, thank you for 6 months of resubscribing. Andy says challenge accepted. Beans, cool your beans. Cool them down. Scotty, thank you for 34 months of resubscribing. You are just so absolutely outstandingly kind. All right, everybody, I'm getting a little nervous about this train, so I'm going to sing you a song so that you don't carry on trying to make it happen. The way that trains work is you set them to, there has to be a certain number of events that happen within the chat to trigger the train. I don't know what it's currently set at. My dad has done it for me. I don't know what it's on. But it's hard to make one happen right now, so good luck to you, beans. Guru TV, thank you for 11 months. It's nearly been a whole year. What's going on? It's all too Okay, wait, hang on. Where was I? I don't even know. Guru, I was saying thank you to you for nearly 1 whole year. You say 11 months since I found my way here. Guru, it has been such an absolute pleasure to have you here for nearly 1 whole year. Thank you for continuing to support me so gorgeously. You are immense. Peekaboo, you say, what is this relax you speak of? Only full speed ahead. Beans only know one setting, and that is full speed ahead whilst tooting on that train horn. Splattercat says, I am calm, I am relaxed. Well, you certainly sound it. Thank you, Splattercat. Bless you. Iocal says, with a 400-bit cheer, the bits of silence. Well, Iocals, those are the least silent bits I think I've ever seen. 400 of them screaming loudly and with delight and wondrous excitement. Made to raid, bestowing a pair of wings upon Laz Long lives, loves, laughs. Thank you, Maid, and also Maid with that £50 donation. Beans, honestly, this is all absolutely out of hand, completely bonkers, completely mad. Maid to Raid says, is today the best day? You be the judge. 1, received amazing Borrowed Breath CD. Oh, okay. 2, received merch bag with Borrowed Breath lyrics. And last but not least, video premiere day. Yay, Venus Maid to Raid. Thank you so much for firstly getting that CD and the merch bag, and also for just bringing so much freaking love with you to every single stream. You truly are my guardian angel and the guardian angel of all the beans, and not to mention that £50 donation that you just bestowed upon my very face. Made to Raid, that is a huge donation. Thank you from the very bottom of my heart. It means so much. Bless you. Thank you. I can't deal with all this, Beans. You can't do all this yet. Look, I've barely drawn breath and all I've managed to do so far is squeal. Quixie with a 1500-bit cheer. Quixie, what are you trying to do to me here, Beans? Look, you might as well give up. You can't trigger this train. It's set impossibly high. I don't know what the level is. I'm getting a bit nervous that you're about to trigger it, so let's just go straight into a song. Stop trying now. Take a seat. You've already done an outrageous amount of giving. Everybody, cool your beans. Quixie says, challenge? What challenge? Nothing's a challenge for us beans. For you, my lovely. Quixie, you're too cute. Now stop trying to encourage those beans and encouraging yourself as well. Old But Slow says, hello, my gorgeous queen. Hello, my gorgeous bean. Old But Slow. How are you, my darling? It is so wonderful to have you here. Thank you, everybody, for all your love. Release weekends are always so magical, and we're just having endless release weekends at the moment, and it is just absolutely making my soul explode. Right. Okay, everybody, are you feeling calm? Splattercat says, oh, I got my 1 of 50 Borrowed Breath CDs today too. They're all arriving. That is so exciting. I totally, I went so overboard with the decoration of those CDs. They take so long. I did such a detailed illustration for every single one. It was a mad choice, but honestly, I kind of love it, and I'll probably do it for all the future ones too. Kimas Len, Yoko Ranger, it's a pleasure to have you here. Arian, how are you doing? Yeti Lemmy-town, Monkey Man, you, it's a pleasure to see you. We have also got with us today, of course, my beautiful, incredible Maid to Raid, Quixie. Oh my god. Quixie single-handedly trying to bring in this train right now, just with the gift sub bombs alone. Not to mention the incredible amount the other beans are given. Quixie, you are outrageous. Thank you for bestowing 5 more pairs of wings upon our beans. The Cellar Dweller, it's nice to say, Fortoran, Gledo TW, Alxels, and Ryu562 have all received the gift of flight thanks to Quixie. Quixie, I'm going to need you to stand at the very front of the classroom where I can keep a very, very close eye on you indeed. DD Kind Music, thank you so much for that raid. I hope you had a fantastic stream. A big shout out for DD Kind Music. I hope your stream was super fun. Kimas Len, hello my darling bean. You eagle, it's a pleasure to see you. Honey's here, my sunshine soul of a bean. How are you doing, my darling? Quixie says, I will get this train if it kills me. I have missed others, so I'm catching up. Quixie, you, if this train, if you manage to do this, which let me say would be an incredible feat because it's set high, I think we're going to give you a train crown and make you driver. Make you drive the horn tutor of the train and the driver. Lincoln Lee, good afternoon, my darling bean. Quixie, I'm going to attempt to distract you now and all you other beans with the first song of the stream. I don't know what it's going to be. I've got no idea. But it's going to be extremely distracting. It's going to be something, I've got to choose something quite intense, I think. I'm thinking a little bit of James Bondage. Something to really just stop you even being able to type. Quixie says, get the crown ready. Stop it. You're too naughty. Quixie, bless you. To Sickness is okay. Choo choo. To Sicknin. Don't you jump on board too, you naughty bean. To Sicknin, you are always so kind and so giving. Everybody, stop it. Kim Aslan says James Bondage. I once said it accidentally, and now I can't stop myself from saying it every time, I'm afraid. Splattercat says, chasing after the train behind Quixie. Beaver Baz, what's it set at? How many events does it take to get this train rolling? I don't know what the event number is. Beaver Baz holds those secrets only, and not I. Give us the number, Beaver Baz. Let's know how incredibly hard. 18 separate events. That is so high. Thank you, Dad, for setting the challenge of a lifetime to stop these beans getting carried away on these trains. Thank you. Oh my God, the captain of the ship has donated twice already. One saying, in spite of the hot weather that grips the United Kingdom today, your music provides a cool spray of delight. You are always a captain's choice and will be the catch of the day every day for as long as I live. Fair winds and following seas be with you. Thank you, my sweet bean, the captain of the ship. Then you did another one, another £3 donation. Thank you. Saying, P.S. I love the artwork on your screen today. Crashing waves to carry my ship to the perfect utopia of your musical land. Oh my God, beans. Oh my God, it's all happening. The lighthouse beacon of your soul to guide me in, and of course your own sweet self, a human form more beautiful than any mermaid. You're too lovely. Captain of the ship, it is such a delight to have you here with us today. Thank you for endlessly making me blush and giggle. You're just too kind. Thank you so much. Now, oh my God, Guru and SJS both bestowing 5 pairs of wings each upon 5 separate beans. Those lucky beans I'm going to read out just this very moment. Just Saywin, Treyamungus, Autumn Reds, Mama Bear, Perry Mason, all from Guru TV, and Dunkel Ploets, Kirinov, Blau Bruji, Skillers the Cave, and Sessiv have all received a pair of wings thanks to SJS. Beans, you're just incredible. Thank you for being the most fantastic community. I am going to play to you now, without further ado, before things get so out of hand that I just start crying, which happens far too regularly on this stream. You know what? I was not a public crier before Twitch. Now, those of you that have been with me for a long time know that already because I've told you many times. But those of you who are a bit newer, considering the amount I cry on Twitch, I never used to cry. And happy crying was something I only discovered through doing Twitch. It wasn't something I'd ever had before. I thought it was a sort of hilariously silly notion. And now I happy cry all the time. So thank you, Beans, for overwhelming my emotions so very much that I cry tears of joy. It is so magical. Quixie is just waiting for the credit card to clear. Be right back. Quixie, don't you empty out your accounts trying to make a train. Don't you dare. You're simply not allowed. Thank you, Maid, for bestowing a pair of wings upon Colton Loves Halocene. Maid, you're incredible. Bless you, Beans. Thank you, everybody, for your outstanding kindness. Monica Darcy, it's a pleasure to have you with us today. Right, shall we bring in those big strings? Shall we bring in that Beckstein? And shall we bring in that pad? And shall we go incredibly large for the first song of the stream as I play to you Skyfall by Adele from James Bond to get us all going today and to get all the beans giving up on this train. Right, Skyfall. Right, my beans. Guru TV, thank you so much for that 500-bit cheer. You beans are not giving up. The beans cannot be defeated. Look, beans. Don't think of it as defeat. Think of it as just the music taking over and taking your minds away from the notions of trains and such things. Maid says, don't think of it as defeat, think of it as the hands. Or the back. Something. Maid, your humour just, it gets me. It's so my vibe.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment, so overdue I owe them. Swept away, I'm stolen. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall, face it all together. Sky fall.
Tegra! How are you, Teg? Are you having a gorgeous Saturday?
Skyfall is where we start, 1,000 miles and poles apart, where worlds collide and days are dark. You may have my number, you can take my name, but you'll never have my heart. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall, face it all together. Sky fall. Will you go, I go? Will you see, I see? No, I'll never be me without the security of your loving arms, keeping me from harm. Put your hand in my hand and we'll stand. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall, face it all together. Sky fall.
The very first song of the stream. That was Skyfall by Adele. Thank you, Beans, for lighting up the chat. Thank you. Texas, clap louder, Beans. Louder. Good afternoon to anyone that's joined me whilst I was singing. What a delight it is to have you here. Quixie and Splattercat, you two are completely just off the rails. You can't be stopped. Quixie says, do I smell smoke? Oh, wait, that's my toast burning. Or could it be a train on the horizon? Splattercat says, Quixie, no, I smell it too. It's definitely a train. Look, you two. Look here. Look. The amount that you have all given in the last half a year has been so completely outrageous that we have taken the measure of trying to make the hype trains impossible at the beginning of the streams, just so that you don't feel the pressure of seeing that train and feel like you've got to jump on board and immediately start giving. I want you all to be able to just go. That was the physical representation of relax. I just, and try as I might, I can never put you beans off. So thank you for your endless giving and support. It means so much. I'm so just endlessly overwhelmed. And I lie awake at night and think about ways in which I could try and better express my gratitude and complete disbelief at the amount that you all support me with. It is so emotionally overwhelming to try and get across to you the immense gratitude I have, and I sometimes just feel guilty for not being able to say enough how much it means. So thank you so much, everybody, for your continuous outrageous kindness and sweetness and cuteness. Thank you for being my community. You beans are second to none. I can't believe I've got this community. I can't believe that I get to hang out with you all this often and share my music with you. So thank you, everybody. I love you so much. Trey Among Us, thank you for bestowing a pair of wings upon Phoebius, and Made to Raid, thank you for bestowing a pair of wings upon Mythic Scotty, our darling bean. Quixie, you say, I am looking, not listening, just looking for this darn train. Quixie is on a train mission, an absolutely single-minded train mission. All but Slow says, but we love you, I love you too so much. Splattercat says, for what it's worth, I work nights, I don't follow most guidelines, and most rules don't apply. Splattercat, thank you so much, and bless your face. Thank you. Right, I'm getting so emotional. I've got to sing another song. I'm just gonna go with the tactic, which is the tactic that seems to work best, of just non-stop playing music at your face. Pandu says, sup Venus, hope you're having a good day and a good stream. You're a wonderful person and deserve all the love and support you are getting. Thank you, Pandu. I just wish I could better get across the feelings that I have. Words don't do it justice, but I have such immense love and gratitude for all of you beans, and I think about you all the time. I honestly feel like I know you all. It's such a surreal thing to have not met most of you, but for you to have such a huge role in my life, and for me to feel like I know so many of you so well. Matt, thank you. Hello, my darling. Thank you for all the ease. How are you doing today, my love? Are you having a good weekend? So also today, by the way, going to be posting the entire live music performance video of The Sound of Silence. That will go live at 5 p.m. BST, so just 25 minutes. So we'll be able to watch that together, and I'll get to hang out with you in chat and do further distraction techniques. The fact that already on the stream we have got top gifter 15 subs from Quixie, top donator £50 from Maid, and top cheer at Quixie again with 2,300 bits. That is totally outrageous this early on in the stream. Those are the kinds of numbers that I'm excited to see at the end of a stream, let alone 32 minutes in. So thank you so much. You outrageous beans. Okay, I'm going to play for you for the second song of the stream, an original. And the original that I'm going to play for you is going to be A Million Voices. This is a song that I wrote about the feeling of fear that I think a lot of us have experienced at one point or another in our life when we see somebody else succeeding in the exact way that we want to succeed. And we feel like in comparison to their success that we're therefore a failure. It's about trying to work through and understand those very complicated and difficult to deal with emotions. Big Sam Sauce, it's wonderful to have you with us. Bless your face. Trey Munger says, I got an amazing gift yesterday from my BD. A friend of mine did a drawing of me during my wrestling career. It was such an awesome gift. That is a wonderful gift. I always think handmade gifts are the most magical. Getting something with a personal touch always feels so meaningful. Quixie say, hang on, sorry, but is there rules for this lovely streamer that I read straight away? And I ripped the... Wait, hang on. I've lost the message. It's gone. Where are you? You say, sorry, but is there rules for this lovely streamer that I read and straight away ripped up the rules and forgot about them? I don't do rules. I am a motorbiker. We don't do rules. Are you? Are you a motorbiker? That's so cool. I wish I was a motorbiker. I've always loved the idea of it, but I'm too scared. Made to Raid. You did not just bump that up to £100. You freaking did not just do that. Another £50 from Maid. You say, fine, you win. Consider us distracted. Also, happy release weekend, Maid. You're so incredible. Made to Raid. Oh my God, £100 bloody pounds. Thank you so much. Bless your face, Maid. You're completely outstandingly kind. Thank you so much. Oh, my heart. I can't take it. Right, I'm playing you a song, so as to make you not be able to do this kind of thing repeatedly. Look, everybody, I know it's a Saturday. Look, it's a glorious, magical release weekend. It's a wonderful, beautiful day, and we are all alive here together right now, sharing this magical moment. And but we just need to take a second and sit right down, calm ourselves down, and put our hands on our laps and stop being so naughty. Right, here we go. This one is released on my album Venusworld, which you can listen to on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, Deezer, Weezer, whatever it's called, Deezer, all the musical major streaming platforms. And of course, you can get the CD. I'll sign every copy that goes out for the Bandcamp page. If you'd like to get your hands on a physical copy, you can. This is A Million Voices. Splattercat, I see that cheer. You say, at least it's not Sunday stream. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Indeed, Splattercat. Honestly, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised right now if I got the day wrong and this was a Sunday, because it feels like one to me. This has got Sunday written all over it. Flight cheer, thank you in 29 months. Oh my God, amazing. Thank you for bestowing a pair of wings upon Oliver Real Beans. Look, this is accidentally turning into an ASMR stream. This is not what today was intended to be. Right, here we go. A Million Voices coming up next for you, Beans.
Sometimes I feel like I am just another drop in the water, like I can't separate myself from the faces of a million others. With every step I'm treading in the footprints of those who came before me, and now inside I'm dreading that every word I write is just a copy. So the darkness creeps inside, then it spread into my mind. Oh, the darkness creeps inside, then it spreads into my mind. Set me apart from a million other voices. Choose me above all that you see. Please don't hold me responsible for my choices. They don't belong to me. Belong to
Beans, you are totally out of control this afternoon.
I can feel my chest tight when I hear my melodies in someone's writing, and I don't know why I'm frightened of someone else out there like me succeeding. The funny thing I've learned from fear is if you let it in and face it, it gets smaller. So sit with it and heal it, peaceful in the chaos and disorder. I let the darkness creep inside, I let it spread into my mind. I let the darkness creep inside, I let it spread into my mind. This has set me apart from a million other voices. Choose me above all that you see. Please don't hold just not room for two. But as they cheer, the applause began gently to remind me that I'm stronger thanks to you. And it sets me apart from a million other voices. It makes me at one with all I see. 'Cause I am solely responsible for my choices. And it sets me apart from a million other voices. It makes me at one with all I see. 'Cause I am solely responsible for my choices. And
An original of mine, that one is called A Million Voices. Beans, you are bringing the fire this afternoon. You just, quite literally with those emotes, to be fair, you actually are bringing the fire. Thank you, everybody, for this just absolutely slightly unhinged Saturday afternoon vibe. I'm digging it. I'm feeling slightly unhinged today, so you beans are matching my slightly unhinged feeling with the absolutely outrageous amount of love you are bringing to the stream today. Thank you, Blom, for bestowing 10 pairs of wings upon our beans. Blom, you never fail to completely blow me away. Lungli, Who the Hell, Violet Alpaca, Sasquatch, Balgun, Vicinity 12, Good Music Hunting, Grand Maddox, Mad Mox, and Grumpy Greek have all received a pair of wings. Thanks to you, Blom, you're incredible. Thank you, Hanson, for that 500 bit. You say tripped on his way in. I think in the act of tripping over there, Hanson, you spilled 500 bits out of your pockets. Would you like me to return them to you? Thank you, Hanson, for being so lovely. Made to Raid, thank you for bestowing a pair of wings not only upon Oliver Reel right before I started singing, but also just now upon Regal Peach. Made to Raid, the guardian angel of me and all of the beans. Thank you so much. Now, who's come in whilst I was singing? I saw Angie Indy come in, my gorgeous angel of music. Joey South Africa, how are you doing, my darling bean? It is such a delight to see you today. Apolila says, me. Hi, Apolila. How are you, gorgeous? Are you having a good day? Terrified Joe, it's a pleasure to have you here. You say V's top needs a trip to the mending basket. There seems to be a rip. Yes, this is a very, very well-loved top. I've had her for many a year now. She's perfect in hot weather, and she's not only good as a stream top because she looks kind of formal, but she's also a fantastic everyday workout top. She's an all-rounder, and yeah, she's very loved and worn, and I do need to bring her to the sewing basket. My sewing basket is constantly full. I don't know what happens to my clothes, but they all disintegrate. And same with just everything, all the material items I own. The buttons all fall off the bottom of my duvet. I get holes on every item of clothing that I own. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I make clothes immediately age as soon as I have them. Maid says, reeling with the feeling. Don't stop. Continue. The Red Hot Chili Peppers know what's up. Bless you, Maid to Raid. I will absolutely continue. Oh my God. Oh my, you beans need to get yourselves under control. Splattercat with a £10 donation. You say, I'm just wondering if you have paralysed in you today. I have this awful roof over my head that I would love to get rid of. Love you, Venus. You're amazing. Thank you for being such an amazing person. Splattercat, I will absolutely play Paralysed for you today. I'm going to play a cover up next, and then I'm going to play Paralysed for you. I'm just going to warm up my voice ever so slightly more, and then we'll go hard with Paralysed, and I'd be delighted to play that for you. Thank you for that £10 donation and for always being so kind. Now, Quixie, bless your face. You say V's top is vented for all the hotness that she is. Thank you, Quixie, for that 150-bit cheer. Bless your face. Thank you, beautiful beans. Infrared Spectre, good afternoon. You say, hi, V. You still look beautiful, and congratulations on your cover song release. Thank you, Infrared. Bless your face. Sambraceleritas. Do I say that correctly? I hope I do. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Blom, you did not. You just have got yourself top gifter of the stream. Oh my God, Blom, what is happening today? You've come for Quixie's spot, and I think you've just got yourself up to a grand total of 25 gifted subs in this stream alone. You just handed out 15 pairs of wings. Oh my God, you and Quixie, out of hand day. Splattercat, out of hand. Made to raid, out of hand. Beans, you're out of hand. Completely and utterly out of hand. Thank you, you outrageous beans. The lucky beans to receive a pair of wings thanks to our darling bean Blom are... Hang on, I can't see them yet. Now I can. Tefares, Dworo Clin, Ruby Chew, Lex79, Red Fox, 10 bets a week, Kevin Slug, De Kretzinger, Thunderstorm 85, Ugetsu, Pierre Medeiros, Grey Wolf, Black Tea, SE2, Valenport, bless your face, Blom. Thank you so very much. Hi, my darling. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Peekawoo, you say gets back in hand? Not sure how that works. Bless your face. Quixie says, what happened? I got deleted and then Blom's trying to stop me. How great. Quixie, there appears to be some sort of war going on. Bless your face, Quixie. Thank you again for all of this love. Splattercat says, there's a train. No, you didn't. Oh my God. Well, you've gone and bloody done it. Quixie, we're making you driver of today's train. You are the horn tutor. And oh my God, just the amount that you've all given. This is outrageous. This is a level 5 home train. You have all worked your absolute butts off to get that train happening. And I can't believe you've actually done it. Thank you so much. Bless all your faces. Thank you, beautiful beans. And, a big special thank you to the driver of the train today, Quixie, who has been working very hard on this train. You say, choo choo, my lovelies, all aboard. Thank you so much. Thank you, glorious beans. I'm gonna play you a song because the premiere is in 10 minutes. So I think I've got time for a song. And then we'll do the premiere, and then I'll play many more songs. How does that sound to you? Sounds good to me. Teg, thank you for that 100-bit cheer. Bless your face, Teg. Thank you, DJ Lohan Music, for that 50-bit cheer as well. Bless you. Thank you, Beans, for jumping on board this very naughty train that's supposed to be entirely impossible, but once again, you Beans have brought an impossible train into existence. Unbelievable power you Beans have. I mean, ridiculous. Okay. You know what? I'm going to try another tactic. I'm going to try to discourage you from further making this train go along. I'm going to try singing a cappella very quietly, in a very relaxed fashion. And the soothingness that the a cappella vibe will bring will surely make you all fall asleep and not therefore be able to continue this train anything past level 5. May says, ha! Nothing has been possible. Honestly, I do believe that at this point. I try to make things impossible, and yet you just continue to smash through every single impossibility. So, the song that I'm going to sing to you a cappella is going to be... Blom. Oh my God. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Blom. Holy butts. Blom, I can't believe you just done that. 30 in one stream. Blom. Honestly. Thank you. Okay, here we go, Beans. There was a boy
a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far over land and sea. A little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, a magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return.
Nature Boy by Nat King Cole, and I think I have found the ultimate mode of distraction, so I'm going to continue doing a cappella for the next 2 minutes to make this train disappear. I can't believe you got it to a level 6, it's supposed to be very hard. Right, more a cappella. Let's keep the beans sleepy.
I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. I know you, that look in your eyes is so familiar a gleam. And I know it's true, that visions are seldom as they seem. But if I know you, I know what you'll do. You'll love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream. Ah, 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 but if I know you, I know what you'll do. You'll love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream.
Yes. Take that, beans. From now on, I know exactly what to do. Now, you still got to blooming 49% of a level 6. Thank you, Beans, so much. That was beautiful. Thank you, IOCals, for that 400-bit Tuesday. Apparently, I suffer from sleep cheering. I think you do, IOCals. Splattercat says, actually not fair. I worked last night and haven't slept yet. It's absolutely fair. And those are the measures that I'm going to have to take in the future. If you, Beans, do an out-of-hand, impossible train and I want to make it stop, I shall and I can. I have the power. You Beans have given quite enough in this stream. Quite enough. Notice a cappella / ASMR distraction. Right, it works. It works. Quixie says, what distraction? It doesn't quite work on Quixie. Nor an IOCals or Splattercat. You say, right, time to get ready for another train. Quixie, don't you dare try that. Don't you try. Forza says, hi Venus, hi everyone, hello my darling Bean, what a pleasure it is to have you here. Right, Beans, it's time to get our butts over to YouTube. Could we have the YouTube link posted into chat so that we may all click on it and join the live premiere upon the YouTube channel? So if you want to head over to my YouTube at precisely 5 p.m. BST, my new performance video. This is the actual performance. What you will see is the actual performance of me recording the song. I set up the studio all nicely and got myself all made up on the off chance
still using Google?
that I was going to be able to. Sorry if you just heard a bunch of sound. I just opened a video. I was hoping to be able to record the live recording. It never works out that way. Most of the time when I do a recording, it's not one that I manage to actually film, but I did manage to. So this video is very special for the fact of it's the actual live performance. I need to update the thumbnail of that. That is not a good thumbnail. It's me mid singing like this. So you're going to see this first before anyone else, Beans. I've given little teasers of it away on my social media. Quixie says, did you just dare me? Hence the 1 bit. I didn't, Quixie. I didn't dare you to do anything, I promise. Also, I think it's actually impossible to do a train straight after a train. I think there's like a cool down period of about 30 minutes, as far as I remember. Beaver Baz can confirm or deny that one. I'm pretty sure that there's a cool down period. Right, I'm looking into the YouTube chat. Angie Indies there, Man Bands, Peter Snook, Honey 420, Matt M33, Peter Payne, IHFP01, Made to Raid. We got so many Beans in that YouTube chat. Thank you to all of you who have already thumbed up the video. Bless all of your faces. Can I thumb it up? I can. Oh, that's kind of embarrassing, isn't it, to thumb up your own video? You know what? No shame. I'm going to thumb up my own video. I spent ages recording it and I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Thank you to all of you thumbing up that video. You've been so incredible. Bless all of your faces. So this will go live in precisely 1 minute, I think. And whilst it's playing, I'm going to join you in chat and have a fabulous time with all of you. Quixie says, I can break that. Quixie, you can't break the cooldown period. It's just a thing. Splattercat says there is a cooldown. Yeah, I think that's how, as far as I can remember from the train settings that I've seen in the past. Right, Beans, get your butts over into the Premiere Lounge. Come take a seat in the comfortable, cool cinema that is YouTube. Join us in the chat in YouTube or stay in the Twitch chat. I've got both chats open. I'm looking at both. Beaver Bat says, Venus, could we encourage the Beans to do the streaming? Absolutely we can. Beans, can I now do something that I hate to do, and that is to ask things of you? To talk about my music and do some self-promotion. This is so painful for me. This, honestly, if you ever want to see me in pain, this is the way. Why would you want to see me in pain? That's kind of mean. You need to think about that. But you're about to see me in pain. Beans, hello, how are you doing? I've got a new single out, and it is a cover single, and it is of The Sound of Silence. Now, we have had well over 1 million plays of this on TikTok, but we're trying to get the plays on Spotify happening. Spotify is the place that we want to start making it as an artist in order to have longevity in your musical career. We've got 42 seconds to say this message before the video starts. So if you would be just so kind, if you have Spotify, to just spam my songs. Sound of Silence is the one that's just come out. If you'd like to listen to that, that'd be fantastic. But we have got an entire playlist of all of my haunting covers, and of course the entire Venus catalogue as well. You can listen to all of mine on Spotify, and the more you listen, the more success I get as an artist. So thank you so much. We are trying to crack 5,000 chat to join us on YouTube right now for The Sound of Silence. The music video is now officially live, and I'm going to mute myself and hop into the YouTube chat. Or maybe I'll just stay chatting. You know what? I'm just going to stay chatting. I'm just going to stay here chatting. You can listen to me here. If you want to, you can multitask, or you can just mute me here if you don't want to hear me just chatting away. Thank you for your beautiful comments. I'm looking into the chat on YouTube. So yeah, you're seeing this performance of me actually recording it, which is a rare thing to have a music video of the actual recording. All of this was one take. I was so pleased to get this in one go. Oh my God, it's intense. It's very intense to try and get an all-in-one recording. Not only no mistakes on the piano, but no mistakes vocally, no word mistakes, no pitching errors, all of those little things. You're seeing my genuine concentration face as well, which you probably see all the time when I'm Twitch streaming too. KitKat PS says, your new DP. I don't know what DP. Your new DP is very hot. I don't know what it is, but it got deleted, so I'm assuming that's something very rude. But I don't know. I've got no idea what it means. So thanks, KitKat. Bless your face. Oh, I forgot which chat I'm looking at here. Thank you, everybody. Right, I'm going to also type in the YouTube chat for those of you that have me on mute here. I'm just typing in the YouTube chat that I love you all, really. Oh, look at all these cuties. Thank you for 28 thumbs up on the video already. Gosh, you're just so amazing. It's so fun to premiere videos with you all. It is so much fun. KitKat says, display picture on the profile photo. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Bless your face. It was my favourite. I didn't know what DP meant. Yeah, it was my favourite of the photo shoot that we did for Borrowed Breath. We had a whole set of different outfit looks, and I really liked that look with the long hair. Very fun. Didn't end up using it for the video, but I love that look. Teg says, shh, we're listening. Sorry, Teg. You've got to mute me on. Look, Teg, mute me, because I can't be contained here. You've got to mute me. Go on, Teg, I dare ya. Mute me. Love you, Teg. He's probably muted me and therefore couldn't hear me saying that. Hang on, I'll do it in sign language. That's Teg. T for Teg. Thank you, everybody. Bless all of your faces. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I'm reading all these cute comments. Oh. Right. How do I type in this chat? Oh, so much cuteness. Marcus says, great news, Venus. We love you even more. Ash, you say, oh, love you even more here in YouTube. That's very cute. Thank you very much. Oh. Paul says, this was my dad's favourite song. It's my favourite song and my favourite singer. Paul, bless your face. How lovely. How's the weather today? Venus says, KitKat. KitKat, the weather today is swelteringly boiling hot. Unbelievable. I'm melting. I really chose the wrong week to give up sugar because I've not been able to have ice creams all week, and I'm just dreaming of ice creams. So I'm going to freeze some juice and make my own juice lollies. But I need to find the juice lolly moulds in order to really do that properly. Oh, these lovely messages. Maid says, eat your heart out, Simon and Garfunkel. And DeFalcon0 says, it's brilliant. Which one of my beans is DeFalcon? Because it's a moderator, so it's one of who's got their name as DeFalcon? Which one of my beautiful mods? Oh, thank you, everybody. It means a lot. I don't know how far into the video we are. See if I can tell. Can't tell. Yeah, it's very tempting to have a lolly, an ice cream, but I'm not going to. I've done so well with not having sugar this week, so I shan't begin now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Jiminy Frigate, that is Teg. Right. Jiminy says, I'm partial to this video, maybe because it's how I know Venus music. Maid Teray says, "The falcon is the one with the wings." I'll see myself out. I like that one. Maid, I just vibe with your humour. I really do. Thank you, Beans. 34 thumbs up already. Bless all of your faces. Now, I don't have any items to give away from this music video. But if you'd like to leave a comment anyway, out of just the goodness of your beautiful, magical bean heart, it is so appreciated. All the comments that we get on the video just help boost up the algorithm. We don't really do very much pushing of the music videos, so their views stay fairly low. Like the Venus Borrowed Breath one is under 1,000 views still. And considering the amount of work that goes in, I feel like I should be pushing those videos too, but it's an overwhelming amount of things to push as a musician. There is so much to concentrate on, and I've been working very hard on building up my socials, TikTok and etc., Instagram, and doing all of that. And YouTube definitely falls behind. So all the commenting and the views that you give on there are so helpful. So thank you to all of you that endlessly give your love and support by commenting and liking and sharing my videos online. I'm going to continue making them no matter what views they get, whether they get 100 or 2 views or 1,000 or 100,000 views. I'm going to continue creating the video content because it is so much fun, and it feels like such an important part of releasing a single is having the video to accompany it, and putting all of my creativity into video creation is so fun. I've always loved filmmaking and film editing. And I got to say, Borrowed Breath music video by far has been the funnest to make. The other two were incredibly fun to make. Definitely, I struggled the most with the editing process of Witness because it took me so long and I was just getting back into the swing of things. But I'm very proud of the editing of that, considering how hard I found it. And then I really started getting to the swing of it, found it pretty easy with Borrowed Breath, which also was really fun to make. And then by the time we got round, sorry, not Borrowed Breath, Shutter Speed. And then by the time we got to Borrowed Breath, I was feeling so creative and so in the swing of things with editing and all of the filming stuff, and so it felt really, really just natural and fun and wonderful. So thank you for all the comments you've put on there. They really mean so much. Bless your faces, Beans. 43 thumbs up. Beans, you're incredible. Oh, thank you. And 13 comments already. Thank you. I'm going to read out these names of those of you that have commented. Stringendi, Angie Indy, TFPO1, Marlon Bain Gas Gomez, great name, Vicky M2607, Marco Boner, Pop Tart, The Mole's Revenge, Divergent Thug, Peter Payne, and Wakener1, and Mythic Scotty. Thank you all for leaving a comment on the video. It is so appreciated. You are so incredibly kind. Bless all of your faces. Also, I didn't even set publicly a goal for the first few days of Spotify streams, and even without me asking, you beans took it upon yourself to spam my new single 1,126 times. The Sound of Silence has been streamed so much by you beans in the first day, and it really means a lot, considering this is not a original release. This is a cover release. This is done much better than I thought it would. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to stop talking now. That's enough self-promotion. That's enough. Oh, the pain of talking about numbers and stats. It's not something that comes naturally to me. I don't like really knowing the numbers of things. I don't mind with the Twitch numbers, actually. I don't really mind seeing the viewer numbers or all of those numbers. Doesn't really affect me at this point in streaming. I like to know how many viewers are there out of just curiosity. But numbers of amounts of streams and video views and all that, it feels so unnatural to put your worth at all into thinking about that side of stuff. And obviously, social media is a numbers-based game, and it's really hard to get in that mindset and let your mind think about it. But the amount of support we've got on social media has been crazy. I uploaded a video yesterday, a repost of my original Sound of Silence video, and it got 100,000 views in one day. TikTok is just the Wild West. It is outrageous out there, terrifying, don't really know how it works. But TikTok's been going pretty well. Maid says, we missed what you were saying about streaming support at the beginning because of the countdown music. Oh, thank you, Maid, for letting me know. You said that message was from Beaver Baz. Thank you, Beaver Baz and Maid. Beaver, my dad says that cheer is for Maid with a 100-bit cheer. Thank you so much. I don't know what I was saying at the beginning. I was basically, look, Beans, it's very painful for me to say this again. Look, It hurts my heart. Thank you to all of you who are streaming my music. We're trying to get 5,000, especially UK streams. If you've got a VPN changer and you fancy changing it to the UK and just streaming the crap out of my stuff on Spotify, that'd be amazing. We're very close, Beaver Baz says, to hitting it, and that means that we can push Spotify advertising or something. I don't really understand. It's so thank you for streaming my music. I don't want to talk about it anymore, but thank you. It means so much. And I have been keeping an eye on my Spotify streaming artists page that I get to look at people streaming it. I can see you beans are constantly listening to the music. So thank you so much. It really means a lot. You're incredible. Oh, can I stop? My ideal would be that I just get to make music, throw it out there, close my eyes, cover my ears, say, here you go. Say nothing about anything. Not even mention another word. Just throw the music at you, throw the videos, nothing else. But sadly, part of this is self-promotion. But I was talking to Dad this morning and he was saying that out of all the advertising and campaigns that we've done across different social medias, that this community and the views and the streams that you've been giving my music far outdoes any of the campaigns that we've done in terms of advertising my music to other people. He was saying this community is what does it all. So it's thanks to you that everything's going so well. It literally is. So thank you so much for being my beans. Quixie says, just so you know, when I am at work, I have my buds in and listen to all you wrote. I have 3 special CDs and 1 album, and I don't have a CD player. Collected editions for when you stop being so big. Oh, Quixie, bless your face. You're so magical. Thank you for having those CDs. I also don't have a CD player other than in my car. I feel like most people don't really have a CD player anymore. But for those of you who do have the physical CDs and don't have a CD player and just got them to be supportive and to have those physical items to keep, thank you so much. That is so lovely. Bless all of your faces. Hello, Vicinity Twirl. It's a pleasure to have you here. Well, I have a priority request for my darling Splattercat, for Paralysed. And I'd love to play this for you now. With the full production, hold on to your roofs, please, because we're all about to take off. This is an original of mine. Oh gosh, it certainly is warm. It certainly is warm. But you know what? It's very good for the vocals. Being really warm makes your voice a lot easier to warm up than in the cold. Made to raid, you simply can't. Look here, mate. Maid says, can I say it? I don't mind saying it all. Spotify is a cheeky org. Venus needs listens on Spotify where she's geographically located for no good reason. Honestly, it is for no good reason. Spotify are ridiculous with these rules. You say, so if you can somehow appear to be listening to her songs in England, Venus can crush the hurdles Spotify keeps putting in her way. You're all absolutely the best. Thank you so much. Maid, thank you so much. Thank you for writing it all out in your words so that I'd have to say it. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Beans. Thank you for all being better at promoting me than I am at promoting myself. Gary, thank you for 28 months. Say happy 28 months anniversary, Queen V. I love the new single. Thank you, Gary. I'm so glad you do. Bless your face, my sweet Gary. Oh, okay, Beans. I'm going to sing you a song. I feel deeply uncomfortable because of the last 5-10 minutes of self-promotion. It really gets me. I need to work on this. I need to be okay with this. This is a big part of being an independent musician. And I need to just get over this thing. I need to be better at being like bigging myself up and just ordering you all about, telling you, demanding that you go and do my bidding. But I don't think it's ever going to come naturally, honestly. I just don't. Wakening One says, this time I'm going to bungee cord the roof to the trees all around my house. Surely those will hold it down. Well, it's a great plan. Let me know how it goes. If my belt isn't on form today, perhaps that will work. But if my belt is on form, good luck to your roofs. That's all I'm going to say. Here we go, Beans. This is Paralysed.
Wonder where we're going, what we're hiding. has got to change. While your heart is paralyzed, your pain will be disguised. Know they're paralyzed in love that's not tonight. Crashing, we're colliding, but we're pulling through. Bodies torn to pieces, will art stay true? We're running out of ways to say. Something has got to change. While your heart is paralyzed, your pain will be disguised. Know they're paralyzed in love that's not tonight. We're running out of ways to say. Something has got to change. We're running out of ways to say. Something has got to change. While your heart is paralyzed, your pain will be disguised. Know they're paralyzed in love that's not tonight. In love that's not tonight. In love that's not tonight.
Maters. I can see my house from up here. Hello, International Space Station. Spare a cup of sugar while I'm here. Materade. Bless your face. Thank you for that 100, Richard. Made. The amount you have given me in this stream is completely ridiculous, especially as you are here taking care of me and the beans all the way through as one of our fantastic moderators. Materade, guardian angel of us all. Oh my God, the nose itchies. Oh. What a horrible feeling in itchy noses. You know what also is a horrible feeling? Itchy palms and itchy soles of the feet. Horrible feeling. Terrible. Dreadful. Anyone I've not said hello to, you know what to do. Just keep screaming at me till I see your gorgeous self. Oh, a yawn. Oh, I'm not even tired. I think my brain just needs the oxygen after playing that big song. I'm not even sleepy, honestly. Had a great sleep last night. Great. Fantastic. Robert says, now my palms are itchy. Well, the only good thing about having itchy palms, Robert, is I think it means you're about to come into a great deal of money. I've heard, though, that is the way. So if your palms itch, as horrible as it feels, don't worry. You're about to get rich. That's how it works, right? I think that's a foolproof thing. I think that's a definite. I think it's been tried and tested, confirmed. All right, Beans. All right, I'm gonna play for you now. Oh, another yawn. I need to breathe deeper. I need to work on my breathing. You know what? I started the day today with some yoga. Haven't done that for a long time. What a way to start the day. If you've got time and the space to be able to do it. I don't have space in my house to do yoga whatsoever. Literally, there's just nowhere I could do it. But on a nice day, I could do it outside in the garden. Did it outside today. Really nice way to start the day. Just gets your body feeling ready for life. But I find it very hard to get into a routine of doing that. It's just hard to start routines, isn't it? Infrared says, so you consider TikTok the Wild West. Are you considering the same thing about Kick, considering their 95/5 split? So I have heard about Kick, and I think Kick got in contact with us a while ago. Is that right, Beaver Baz? They contacted us, I don't know, a year ago or so, maybe more, asking us to come. Exactly, they're doing a big recruiting mission. Teg says Kick is recruiting all the people that get banned from Twitch. Meh. Are they actually? Are they getting all the banned ones? They're definitely on a recruiting hype. Yes, they got in contact a few times and invited us to come over. I don't really know what Kick is, to be honest with you. I've not been over there. I love Twitch so much. I really love it. I'm so happy with what we've got here. And I hope that Twitch continues to grow and be a fantastic place for musicians. It's such a great home. So if I were to do Kick, it would be like adding on extra shows, which I don't really have the vocal resources to do. These shows, as we have at the moment, doing 3 a week, is about right for my voice. Like, my voice very rarely gets tired unless I have got myself tired other ways, i.e. if I'd stayed up all night. But in terms of this being sustainable as a musician, this is very sustainable, doing 3 shows a week. So if by some miracle I was able to do more streams a week, perhaps I'd considered going to another platform to do extra streams. But it feels like an unnecessary extra, and I feel very happy with Twitch at the moment. So as it stands, no, I've not actually considered going to Twitch, to Kick. I don't really know anything about it in terms of what it's like as a streaming platform to be on, what the environment's like. Matt says Kick is essentially the Wild West. Really? In what way? How does it work on there? Is there much difference from Twitch? Oliver says, I don't really like to go where banned people are welcome because a lot need to get banned. So is it sort of just, is it outrageous streams? What's the vibe? Is it like family friendly, or what's it like? Honey says home sweet home is Twitch. Well, I agree. I feel so at home here. Colossus says, you're the only person I watch on Twitch. Everyone else I watch on Kick. Well, that is a very big compliment that you come over here to watch me, Colossus. Thank you so much for being here. Marina says 90-10 split with no ads, but yeah, it's the Wild West. Well, I think that's fantastic that they're supporting their streamers so wholeheartedly and that they're giving them that big split of revenue. If you're a partner and you have over a certain amount of, what is it? Is it of followers or of subscribers? And I can't remember how it works, but you can negotiate with Twitch to negotiate your fee. So I don't have it as bad as, I don't know what my split is exactly, but it's not as bad as the standard partner split that they give. You can negotiate, but it's not as good as that. It's not as good as Kick. I think once you're massive on Twitch, I'm sure you can negotiate your split. But I do like the fact that for everyone entry level going in, that you get that great split with Kick. That's a great way to treat your streamers. Maid says Kick will stream anybody or anything, rules covered. Anybody or anything, right? Okay, so you just got to, I'm assuming it's the kind of site you can't let your kids on, and you've got to, if they are on there, you've got to monitor them. DJ Lohan Music says, what inspires your hairstyle? What inspires my hairstyle is the severe amount of curls on my head. This is one of the only hairstyles I can do to keep it sort of not just like this huge boiling hot sheep that's just like snuggled on my head. This makes my hair about a quarter of its actual size. If I took all these pins out, you see it's all pinned up here, and then I just have a few front bits down. Maybe a few side bits down back here, and I do this to literally control the curls. On a hot day, a hot humid day in the UK, my hair is absolutely out of control, absolutely huge, sticks up all around my face, is so hot, and I don't like to straighten it all the time or use curling irons in order to sort of create a more tidy look, because that is really bad for your hair. And obviously I already make it blonde, so it's already going to be getting damaged from that. So I do try to stop it being more damaged as much as I can. So this is just an easy hairstyle that I think looks cute and keeps the curls under control and isn't just the standard updo, which I do quite a lot as well. It's sort of my more wild look. Rage says, what I've heard and read about Kik is it's not at all family friendly. A lot of what goes on there is what is against terms of service here, which makes me not want to go there. So I'm assuming you get a lot of not safe for work content on there. Which is fine as long as that's something that you know going in, and that you're not going to be having your kids in the room when you open the site and get a big shock. I think that's absolutely fine as long as everyone's aware that that's what you're going to get when you go there. I'm assuming on the homepage and all of that. How does the homepage work? Is it the highest viewed streams on the homepage, or they feature people the same as Twitch, or what? Quick says, just so you know, I support on both platforms. However, I only give to you in mass as you deserve it. I have a few friends on both, and one of my Kik friends also still is Twitch too, and he is safe for all. Quixie, that is so lovely to know. Thank you so much. Just bless your face. And so there are, of course, lots of safe for work streamers as well as not safe for work streamers on there. But I guess with any site that's going to have both, you just need to know that both could be on there, just so the kids don't see anything they're not supposed to see. But there's nothing wrong with not safe for work content. Absolutely fine in any way anyone wants to do their streams. KT Design says, I agree. I spent one day on Kik and left feeling like I needed a shower. I've got to check it out. I've got to see this wild west of a site. Farrar, it's a pleasure to have you here. You say, hi, Halsey. I've had that quite a lot, people thinking I look like Halsey. Cosmic Stag says, I don't mind the heat. Do you mean the heat of the site, or do you mean the heat of the world? So is it a site that's more like OnlyFans, or is it just literally Twitch with a not safe for work side? Is it just sort of Twitch with no rules? Which I don't think is bad. I don't think that's bad at all, as long as they're upfront about it and you're not getting a shock. I think that's the only important thing with having any site that's got not safe for work content, is just that being very well known, so that parents can limit their kids from seeing things that are not safe for them to see yet. Some generic username, it's wonderful to have you here. Cosmic says, the world, it's so warm for us here in Ireland. Oh, here too, Cosmic. It's outrageous, isn't it? It's just boiling hot. Teg says, Halsey's a budget Venus. Teg, you're too kind. You're just too kind. Katie says, basically all people who get banned on here go there because they have nowhere else to go. Well, you know what? I'm very glad that there is a platform that can take people who have got banned for reasons that aren't abuse, or something terrible that means that they shouldn't be streaming, if it's for not safe for work reasons and because of the content that they want to provide is too adult for this platform. I'm glad there's another platform that can help those people to continue to stream, especially if they have an audience that wants to watch them. Dangerous Brian, it's a pleasure to have you here. Helltux, thank you for 18 months. You say, hi Venus, hi all you other beans, happy stream day everyone, happy stream day to you. Craxton says, today's my first time hearing of Kik. Yeah, I've just been seeing streamers post about it, and of course my dad had told me that we'd been invited over there by Kik a few times, but I just haven't had any interest in adding extra streams and in any way taking away from my ability to perform on Twitch, as this is my absolute home with all of you beans. But if in the future I was able to do more shows per week and my voice was able to take it, I'd probably consider it. Oliver says, from discrimination to homophobics, everything is okay at Kiks. From discrimination to homophobics, everything is okay at Kik. What you mean? They're okay with people who are homophobic and who discriminate? Are you saying they allow everything? That I don't like. I don't like that at all. If they're allowing basically abusive streamers to be on there and use their platform for making hateful content, that is absolutely awful. And I would hope that what would happen to those streamers is their audience, just that they wouldn't have an audience, and that I guess there's always going to be an audience, like at least a small audience for every kind of content, sadly. But just avoiding those streamers and not giving them your support or views, even just going on there to tell them they're wrong. I think it's best to just completely ignore hateful content, not give them the clicks, not give them the boost in the algorithm. DJ says, where are you from, Venus? I just stumbled across your stream today. I'm from Canada. I am from the southeast of England, DJ, but my mum is half Canadian, so I'm a quarter Canadian. DJ, it's a pleasure to have you with us today. Stavros, thank you for 17 months. So time flies and you're listening to an angel sing. Thank you, Stavros. What about when you're listening to me just witter away? Just chit and chat and unstoppably talk. John says, Kick does not allow nudity, if that's what people mean. Okay, so you can't do like fully unsafe for work content. KT says those bans include chatters too. The community over there definitely wouldn't be as wholesome as here. But I'm assuming that you can ban from your own chat people who are abusive in chat. I'm assuming they have the means for a streamer to keep themselves safe, even though you might get more trolls coming in, perhaps if there are more on the site. But I'm assuming you still could ban those trolls, right? Lex says, sorry for reposting, but this is relevant info that Venus missed. Kick was founded by online gambling sites when they were banned from Twitch. They are, that's sad. They are good at doing revenue splits because they are not in it for the revenue, but promoting gambling. Oh, that is so depressing. I do have a bit of a problem with all of the gambling sites that have... It's just not a healthy thing. It's not a healthy thing to be promoting, especially when there are so many kids on Twitch. And all these massive gambling streamers who are just being paid unbelievable amounts to promote gambling. It's a very, very worrying, thing. So I didn't know that about Kick, and I'm not keen on it at all, knowing that it's been funded by gambling sites. I think that is not the right energy. How sad. Oh, so it says it's hot in Las Vegas. I was training for my eternity in Hades. What do you mean? What's an eternity in Hades? Marina says you'll find a lot of people there that are banned here. So it sounds pretty scary, to be fair. Pretty scary. I feel like you need a lot of moderation. Ray says, Rage says, that's what I've heard or read others say about it, and all it does. It makes me want to stay here on Twitch even more. Twitch is very magical. I feel like there's a very, very fantastic community with a wonderful energy, especially the music community here. I feel like it's so respectful and kind, and we get such a few amount of trolls. Of course, I have an incredible mod team, so I barely ever see any troll comments anyway, because they get deleted like instantly. But I do know that we have a very, very small amount of trolls compared to a lot of other sites. Treya Munger says there's no regulations and no censoring. That's what I meant earlier by fringe communities. Interesting. It sounds very scary. I've got to go check it out and have a little look. Cosmic, yes, I also got a bit burnt this week as well. I spent a day in the sun without sun cream on Monday. Just wasn't expecting the sun to be that hot. Got a little bit burnt, not badly. Have been very careful ever since. Katie says they don't do anything about people spreading hate speech. They almost amplify it over there. That is so sad. It's so sad. The internet could be such a wonderful place if there were just really kind and wonderfully put boundaries and ways of keeping people communicating safely and educating those people who are doing hate speeches in a really, really kind way, allowing everyone to grow. Because obviously every human can grow and change their opinion and be educated on all of these things that they are possibly uneducated about and therefore being hateful. How sad. A Dangerous Brian says, bad streamers fortunately don't last long. I feel like a lot of people who are really hateful, yes, they don't tend to be able to succeed on the whole. I hope, at least. I mean, maybe I don't know because I'm not watching those people, but John says, yes, there is moderation on Kick. Well, that's good. Teg says, it's for pushing the kids into gambling like those CSGO scammers. It's so awful. The thought of children getting into gambling. It is such an outrageous concept. It's outrageous. It's just child abuse. You just can't... giving children the sickness of being addicted to gambling. It's a horrible thing. Quick says, I am a moderator on a Kick stream. We have all the similar controls. Well, that's really good to know. It's good that the mods can at least keep the streamers safe, if it is as scary a place as it sounds. Now, let me just try and catch up. I'm way behind on chat. Sorry, Beans. Trying to catch up to life. It's made by a casino. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, we know all we need to know about Kick, and you've suitably put me off from going over there. It sounds like it's a corrupt site, and I hope that streamers who are getting good from it are having a safe and enjoyable experience, and that their communities are having a safe and enjoyable experience. And if you are a Kick user, I hope you're having a safe and enjoyable experience, and that you manage to stay away from all of the scary parts of it. And yes, sending you all just endless love wherever you choose to watch streams. I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to go see some streams on there just out of pure curiosity. Quick says, let's get back to the lovely singing, shall we? we've been absolutely lost in conversation, which has actually been quite fun, to be fair. Now, I'll get the shower ready, Rage. I'll have the soap ready to go. To Sicknon, thank you for the 200 bits. You say, yes, let's have some music. Let's stop talking about scary gambling sites, and let's do what we love most, which is appreciate music together. Infrared, that's really good to know. I just want all of you beings to have a good experience in whatever you are enjoying in life. May says, singing here. Don't interrupt my IRL chat. I'm an IRL streamer now, Beans. I don't even know what singing is. I don't sing. Right. I'm going to play for you. We need something to detoxify our minds from gambling talk. I'm going to play for you. I think it's time for me to play my newest original single again. With the full production. Borrowed Breath. Coming up for you next, my beautiful beans. The silence in my fishing town, with nothing but the wind to shake the walls of my wooden house and beg me to let it in. The salty air whips my hair around my pale and weathered skin as I sit and wait by the old lighthouse for the storm clouds to roll in. The storm clouds to roll in. I'm weathered and warm, but my house is still standing against the wind. And whether I'm torn from the sky, I'll still know when the night cast my net into the deep blue, which now reflects the stars, a reminder of a deeper truth, that which we hold is not ours. On borrowed breath I whistle a tune that beckons sleep, and memories of my mother's arms, not even memories will we keep, not even memories will we keep. I'm weathered and warm, but my house is still standing against the wind. And whether I'm torn from the sky, I'll still know when I begin. We're having all the fun with that camera. Thank you, lovely beans. Texas, that's so much better than the black screen. We love a battery danger message. It's because we've got a battery that's non-compliant with a Sony camera, and that's a battery that you can actually plug into the mains to make sure the camera can last the entire stream. Thanks, Beans. That's my brand new single, Borrowed Breath, which is currently up to. Should we see how many streams this has had? I don't actually know. I got no idea. Right, let's have a look. It's currently up to 12,000, 272 streams. 12,272 streams. Beans, you're just incredible. Thank you. And 10,000 of that was the release blooming weekend. Honestly, you went so hectic that first release weekend. Absolutely hectic with the streaming, so thank you. And thank you, Dad, for coming and saving the camera twice. Thank you for that 100-bit cheer. You say danger, high voltage. And another 100-bit cheer before that, and another one before that. You said, did you catch that multitasking? Amazing. Typing while singing. It's a very risky business because it makes me forget the lyrics. I'm getting better at it, but it often makes me want to say in the song the things I'm typing. And before that, Maid said, yes, battery, G's. Maid, thank you. Thank you, DP, for 43 months of free subscribing. And Dad, for that 100-bit cheer. You say, Haunting Venus at Venusworld. Haunting Venus. Oh, the Haunting Covers playlist. Thank you, Dad. I would refuse to do this were I not being prompted. We have got a playlist on Spotify called Haunting Covers, all in one place, so you can listen to all of my haunting covers in one place on Spotify. If you are a Spotify user, please do go and spam the heck out of that if you would like to. Mate, psst, you're being prompted. Thank you. Thank you for forcing me to self-promote. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. It's such an uncomfortable feeling. I've got to get better at it. I've got to get over this. So thank you for helping me, Beans. Thank you for reminding me to self-promote. And most importantly, thank you for taking the instruction from my incredibly persuasive self-promotion and going and listening to the music. DJ says, do you produce your own music? So my dad, Beaver Baz in chat, is my official producer. And I'm so lucky that I get to work with my dad. He is so incredible. So DJ, my very own dad, Beaver Baz, produces my music for me. And I get involved, but I am not a producer in terms of not a skilled producer. I write the songs and perform the songs and write a lot of the musical parts, but I'm not a producer. Rage says, I'm curious, I don't have Spotify. Would it help at all playing the songs on YouTube? Of course, every song on any platform, any play on any platform is helpful. Being an artist these days independently is just an absolute numbers game. It's just getting your numbers up everywhere so that when people find your music, the thing about releasing music to people when you are an unknown artist is that people only listen when they can see that other people are listening. So you have a very small percentage of people who will click on a song with a few plays, with, let's say, under 1,000 views on YouTube. You're just not going to click on it because you're like, oh, they're not big, therefore they're probably not good, therefore I'm not going to bother. So people just don't click. You don't get people clicking on unknown artists very often. You obviously do get people who appreciate unknown artists and like the fact that there's a few amount of views and they can be in that beginning discovery. But having numbers up across all of the different platforms is what gets you noticed, by new people being able to come in and therefore making your music career a more sustainable one, which is something that we are all about trying to do at the moment, is creating sustainability. So yes, in short, it helps having plays on any of the platforms. So anywhere that you choose to listen to my music is so helpful. So thank you all so very much. Bill Nash says, I'm sorry I'm late. I was playing in traffic. Well, I love that you were playing in traffic rather than just sitting there and disliking it. Playing in traffic is a much better way to go about it. It's a wonderful way to think about it. Bill Nash, I hope you're having a great day. Laz Long says, haunting, you say? Oh, yes. Very haunting. Anifa has just given a shout out whilst live. What a sweetheart. So I'm going to give a shout out to Anifa. Could we get a shout out to Anifa? That's ANNIFER 85. My beautiful moderators. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the love. Thanks for the support. Moment of appreciation for you, Beans, because you're making all of this happen literally single-handedly. So thank you so much. I can't help that my main focus is just always going to be Twitch. It just is. All of this other stuff, all on the other sort of posting on other platforms, it just feels so secondary to what we have here. Live is where I thrive, and doing these live shows is always going to be my main focus. So I think that's why I'm so incredibly resistant to doing all this pushing of other platforms, trying to sort of get TikTok and Instagram and Spotify and everything else, because Twitch is where my heart is. Quick says, firstly, us beans are fine with your self-promoting. I have a company with business cards and all my work is word of mouth. I hardly give a card out these days and I am always busy, and secondly, we will always promote you. Quixie, that is so incredible. What do you do, Quixie? You have no pressure to answer that. I'm just curious. I'm always curious about what you beans do. In fact, if any of you want to share what your job is or what your passion is, what you do, tell me in chat now. It's so nice to get a deeper sense of knowing you all and knowing what you're up to and what your life is. Thank you. Thank you for the Twitch. This is your star. You're so cute. Lota, it's a pleasure to have you here. You say, I hate mainstream, so I'm glad you are where you are, if that makes sense. I love you. Thank you, Lota. Thank you for being here. Bless your face. So Honey is a caregiver. How lovely. Prince Meldon is a math tutor and helping children. Working with children is magical. Marino V is a claims adjuster, liability/injury. So is that with insurance, Marino? Gosh, this is so interesting. FS says, I'm a professional couch potato. That's my lifelong passion. Feel you on that one. Doing absolutely nothing, so underrated. I am such a fan of just sitting in nothingness. Just lying down, doing nothing. It feels amazing. Princess Bliss says, I clean rich people's homes. Princess, I can imagine it is so interesting getting to see the full ins and outs of people's houses. I would sort of have that from nannying. I used to do a lot of nannying from very young to mid-20s. I was a nanny, and I would find it very, very interesting to be in people's homes. But I feel like cleaning people's homes, you get such an up and close and personal insight into their lives. As someone who is a people watcher and curious about people, I'd find that very interesting. Bill Nash says, landscape and nature photographer. Bill, fantastically creative, magical, fun job that is. Photography is so much fun. Bill, if you ever want to share your work in photos and memes on the Discord, I would love to see. You may have already shared on there. I'll go have a look and check it out if you have. DeSignan is an informatica, a computer geek. Informatica, that is a word I've never seen before. Computer geek, very cool. I wish I knew more about computers, honestly. I really do. Christoph says, I'm still studying engineering. How do you find that, Christoph? Do you enjoy it? Thank you, honey. You're so cute. Craxton says, I'm an electrician. Craxton, a fun fact for you. A couple of weeks ago, I had a dinner party at my house, and 3 of the 5 guests were electricians. 3 of them. And they were all talking electrician talk. It was very entertaining. One of my closest friends, Phoebe, who is an outrageous artist. I mean, she is so talented. Just one of the best artists I've ever seen. If you want to check her out, Phoebe Hardwick Art. I don't know if we have any links to her stuff. Do we mods have any Phoebe links? There are a lot of paintings of me on the sites where you can find her stuff, actually. So if you are in the market for some fine art and you would like to have a massive painting of me in a strange wooden room, I think there are quite a few of those. I don't know, you have to have a little look what she's got for sale at the moment. Stalkerish is a financial crime analyst. How cool. You're basically a detective. That's very cool. Princess Bliss says they have no idea how to decorate. Really? All the money and none of the style. All But Slow says, I'm a retired intelligence analyst, retired registered nurse. Wow, 2 very incredible jobs there, All But Slow. Oh my goodness, I bet I could talk to you for hours and hours and listen to stories about your life. Ethyboard has been a photographer for 10 years, mainly weddings. How do you find the wedding gigs, Ethyboard? Both of my uncle and aunt were wedding photographers, and they said the wedding photography gig was so stressful because I guess people are so tense often on their wedding day. So much has gone into planning that day. They want everything perfect. And my aunt and uncle would say that their experience of it was incredibly stressful. Do you find it stressful, or do you manage to find it just endlessly fun? Teg says, do you clean poor people's houses too? Because I'm broke and filthy. Teg, are you not good at cleaning the house? I'm either fantastic and like fully on top of it, but it sometimes has to get to the point where the house has exploded for me to do a big clean. Cosmic says, you say, Venus, have you got a favourite person or persons that you like that covered Sound of Silence besides yourself? I am a big fan of the Disturbed version, honestly. I know that's a general favourite and quite a generic answer because everyone loves that version, but it's so fantastic. It's beautiful. DJ says, I'm an engineer and a farmer. That is so awesome. Farm work has always really appealed to me. I was talking to a couple of my neighbours the other day who are in very high stress jobs. One is a EasyJet cabin crew, the head of cabin crew, and the other one works in ambulance dispatching. And they were both talking about a desire to leave their high stress jobs and how fantastically calming farming would be in comparison to having worked with people in such a high stress situation. Quick says, I'm an aerial and satellite installer in the UK. Oh my God, that is so cool. I do jobs often for free for elderly customers. They are just living benefits day to day. So my name is word of mouth. How wonderful. I don't even know how you'd even begin to go about installing satellite. I don't know what you do, but it sounds very complicated. Do you get to go inside people's homes for that as well, Quixie? Do you get to have a little look around? I guess also as an electrician, I was talking to my electrician friends and they were saying that they get to go in people's houses and it's just always interesting to see how people live, see different people's houses. Princess Bliss says, you Tegroff, you I would do for free. That is some pure bean love right there, Princess. You're magical. Bill Nash says to Ethyboard, wedding togs are a special breed. I can't do it, too stressful. This is what I've heard. I've heard the wedding gigs are just so hard. Andy says 20 years of lifting furniture in a warehouse. Oh, how's your back, Andy? How do you continue to do that without getting injured? That's what I'd like to know. Oliver says, being in the nature and doing sun behind trees pictures. Being in nature is just magical. If I wasn't doing music, I think I would have to do something that kept me outside in nature. Katie Design says, social work by day, art, music and cosplay by night for me. You are a busy bean, Katie. I'm very impressed. How do you find the social work? Is that a stressful... I'm assuming it's sort of emotionally quite wearing to do social work. Avery says, I'm a mechanical engineer. We've got some very impressive beans here, honestly. Scotty says, an informatica is German for computer scientist. Informatica. It's a very cool word. Thank you for letting me know that. I was confused by the word. Bear Raider says, I'm a spatial analyst and software developer. I spend a lot of time at my PC. How do you find staring at a screen all day? Because, Phoebe Hardwick, Teg, Hardwick. She's a very talented artist. Christoph says, it's hard like any engineering studies, but I enjoy it quite a lot. I mean, I can engineer cars and such. That is very cool. That is very, very cool. I wish I was that knowledgeable in, to be honest, any area. Princess Bliss says, I'm that far behind in chat, Princess Bliss. I am far behind. Thank you, Maid, for that 100-bit cheer and posting a link for Phoebe Hardwick. Let me just have a little look. Yeah, you found it. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, you see that you see that if you click on that link for Phoebe Hardwick in chat, you'll see a lot of paintings of me in a brown leather skirt and a white shirt. Also face down on a rug, but not face up on a rug. That's not me. You'll see me leaning against a wooden wall in a blue dress and then looking into a mirror in a blue dress. I'm not the naked one. Any of the naked ones, in fact. Let me just have a little look what we got here. God, they're so cool. God, her art's incredible. So if you'd like to buy any of Phoebe's arts, if you're feeling like buying some very fantastic art, there you go. It's all up on the site. Gosh, she's so talented. She's outrageous. Thank you, Maid, for sharing that. Right, I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying, Beans. I'm just so interested in looking at what you all do. Right, I'm trying to go a bit faster here. I'm just so interested in what everyone DJ says, I do DJing and weddings are very stressful. I just feel like weddings are such a point of stress for so many people, which is, it's so silly because weddings are supposed to be just about celebrating love, but I feel like they've become such a blown out of proportion, needlessly stressful event where people put so much pressure on themselves to create this incredibly huge, expensive party. It's madness. It's madness. It's mad to have to spend so much to get married. And I feel like there must be workarounds. There's got to be ways of having weddings without them bankrupting you and being the most stressful thing ever. Quixie says yes, but I never look around to be nosy. We're talking here about whether Quixie gets to sort of see in people's houses whilst working. So I also work in some places you would not want to be. Have worked in prisons and in places where people go for you know what, nudge nudge, wink wink. But I love the job and it's a family-run company and I am the boss now. Quixie, that is so wonderful and I am so excited for your success. And my goodness, I can imagine if you've had to go work in prisons and the nudge wink wink places, I bet you've seen some stuff. But go you for doing so well with your job and installing those satellites, because most of us wouldn't have a clue how. And I love that it's a family-run company. That is so awesome. A Baltic Sailor says, I'm an engineer also as well, specialised in thermodynamic. Wow, you beans have got some brains on you. Bill Nash says, I want my wedding to be a spectacle. We can do that with a bottle of tequila and save thousands. Well, I feel like I've been to some really, really fancy weddings, like outrageously. I remember going to one wedding that was a £500,000 wedding. It was outrageous. I didn't really know the people. I was there as a wedding date. This was many years ago. And this wedding was £500,000. It was honestly jaw-dropping. It was too much. It was an overwhelm for the senses. And the whole main thing that you want to see is the couple that are being celebrated and in love. And I felt like, yes, it was amazing. And to be there was gorgeous and spectacular. But in terms of the wedding experience, I have had just as much of a magical time, if not more, at weddings that have cost next to nothing and have just been in someone's garden, just been like the most chill, in a field. Where the community have come together and the friends have all bought something, contributed a meal or whatever. I feel like you can make just as magical an event on a very, very small budget as you can if you spend £500,000, because it's all about the people in the end, I think. Yeah, it just seems mad that all of this stuff is such a point of stress and costs so much. Right. Exactly. Ethibor says fun weddings have nothing to do with money, I think. Exactly. It's all to do with company. It's to do with the vibe. And I always think a wedding in which the community has come together and done so much. I went to a wedding on the weekend that's just passed, and it was a wedding where the community have all contributed something. It was so beautiful the way everyone had come together, and they managed to borrow most of the things that they had there, and it looked spectacular because of the amount of love that went into everything. And it was in a forest. It was Lord of the Rings themed. It was amazing. And then it was in a field with a big fire and tents, and it was all sort of an effort, a local effort, and it was so beautiful. And it felt like it cost millions and millions and millions because of how exquisite it was with all the love that everyone had put in. And if you just bring buckets of love to an event, and it's worth all the money in the world. Is that the right? Did I just phrase that correctly? It's just that's the main thing, is what I'm trying to say. Generic username says, hang on, wait, what do? You said you want to start participating in competitions or start influencing. What is it you do? Oh, there we go. You're a business logic analyst and software consultant. And yes, as boring as it sounds, but it's also it's as boring as it sounds, but also stressful. Recently finished courses to become a fitness coach and also doing AI art as a side hustle. Generic username, you are very busy. Good luck with all your endeavours. And I'm assuming with the fitness coaching that's what you're talking about with wanting to start participating in competitions or start influencing. That is so awesome. I feel like in the fitness world, it's very, very useful to be an influencer in terms of gaining clients, like being able to point them to a social media platform where you are giving an example of your work and getting clients through that. How wonderful. Ethyboard says, oh my God, Lord of the Rings themed, how amazing. It was incredible. It was a mixture of Lord of the Rings and Elvis themed. So it was just the cutest thing ever. As the groom and his best man came down the aisle, they came down to a solo violin playing the Shire music. It was so wholesome. And then they had lots of Elvis as well. It was just, it was beautiful. It was lovely. The wedding dress was handmade by one of my friends, and the bride's boots were hand. She had like Elvis style boots. Oh, what's it called? When you have the little jewels hand bedazzled by her goddaughter, who's only 5 years old. Oh my God, she's magical. And there was just so much little individual touches. Instead of confetti, they had little paper cups, little paper sort of fluty things, I don't know how to describe them, filled with birdseed, so that we could throw birdseed at them and not throw down anything that was going to harm the local wildlife, which was a really nice touch. It felt so lovely to be throwing something the birds could actually enjoy. Christoph says, were there 20 rings at the Lord of the Rings wedding? There were a lot of jokes and puns about rings throughout the service. It was so enjoyable for me as a Lord of the Rings nerd. I really enjoyed all of that. Blom, thank you for bestowing 3 pairs of wings upon our beans again. Blom, you have now gifted a total of 33 subscriptions in this one stream alone. You are completely outrageously kind. We are at a grand total of 1,272 subscribers right now. Blom, you are outrageously kind. Tiagus, how would I say that? Tiegus Maximus, Xertus and Gaiman have all received a pair of wings thanks to Blom. Bless your face. Thank you. Teg says, that rice thing's a myth. It doesn't hurt birds. Really? I have heard that rice hurts birds, so I'm enlightened to know that it doesn't. I wonder where that came from. I heard it hurts pigeons. Is it completely not true? Blom, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Would you prefer me to say Zblom? How am I supposed to pronounce the X at the beginning? Zblom. Tex says churches just didn't want to sweep it up. Oh, fair enough. Blom is fine, says Blom. Okay, good. I will not try to pronounce the X at the beginning then. Well, Beans, Beaver Baz has just reminded me that the schedule for this weekend is that firstly, tomorrow is a Sunday. But not only is it a Sunday, tomorrow is the day my sister returns from the US. She's going to be here for 5.5 months. I'm so excited. So you're going to see a very, very excited me tomorrow. Possibly you're going to see a very, very excited sister here. I don't know if she's going to be asleep by then, seeing as she'll have just got off an 11-hour flight. But I will be very full because we are going to be here having a Sunday roast, which is a very special family occasion. It's something that we did as a family every Sunday. And seeing as Anna's back, we're all going to have a family roast tomorrow. I'm assuming we're having a roast lunch, not a roast dinner, Mum and Dad. Perhaps I won't be full yet, but I'll be getting ready for a roast dinner. Who knows? So tomorrow afternoon, I shall be live at 4 p.m. BST. And it's going to be a Sunday, and a glorious Sunday at that. We're having a Barbie lunch. Oh, God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. I'm very excited because I'm going to go pick up Anna and her husband, John, from the airport in the morning. We're having to do a 2-car affair because they've got so much luggage, seeing as they're coming for so long. So we're going in 2 cars, one for their luggage and one for them. And then I'll be back here and eating a lot of food, and then I'm going to be in absolutely unbelievably high spirits and ready for a Sunday stream. So, Beans, what a magical Saturday afternoon this has been. I've had so much fun, not only playing music, but also chatting. I really enjoy these streams. We get to have a good old chinwag. And I feel like I know you even more now, knowing a little bit more about what you all do, or so many of you, knowing what so many of you do. It's so interesting to me to know about your lives. So thank you for sharing. And bless all of your faces for making today amazing. Thank you for all the love and support you've been giving The Sound of Silence. Quick says, we love chatting with you, my lovely. Thank you. It's so fun. I really enjoyed it yesterday. I did this surprise last minute stream. For those of you that didn't catch it, I did it from my house and just from my phone. So really low key. And what I loved about it was the informal feeling of being able to just sit and chat with you. And I would like to bring more of those streams onto my Twitch channel, seeing as I can do that without ruining my voice. Just little surprise streams from home here and there, just very informal. I did a bit of very casual singing. Again, the sound is nothing like it is here because it is all through my phone, so no microphones or anything. But don't worry if you missed it. I will be doing more of those in the future. Seeing as they're so easy to do, it's so much fun. I could sit and chat with you all night, honestly, but I shouldn't do that. I should save this voice so I can come back here tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of squealing going on tomorrow when my sister comes back, so I better conserve all of the vocal life that I can. Bear Raider, thank you so much for 6 months. You say hooray for 6 months September. To all of you doing September resubs, thank you so much. Bless your faces. I don't know what the amount off is. You get a certain amount off for subscriptions this month. Not for gifted subscriptions, but for subscriptions that you do yourself, you get 25% off and 30% off for non-gifted 6-month sub, I think is what I read there. Hanson, oh my god, thank you. The gifting today has been off the charts. Hanson has just bestowed 5 pairs of wings, one upon Racer, one upon Mac Dents, one upon Escape Chen, one upon the Charlie M, and one upon Sir Woots. Hanson, thank you so much. 1,279, which I think is probably about to update to even more than that, probably 1,284, I'm going to guess, unless it has already updated, which is a crazy high number. The fact that you've kept this number so high constantly, it is so incredible. Thank you so much. It's so unbelievably wonderful to be supported like this and to be able to continue to reinvest in creating music and making sure the stream is as good quality as possible and continue recording and making videos and do all of the different things that we are doing. So thank you so much for being so incredible and allowing that all to happen. Quixie, thank you for the 47-bit Tuesday. Let's just make that a rounder number. Quixie, you're so cute. I love your appreciation for round numbers. I have that too. You know, when you're turning up the volume up and down on the TV, I like it to be on a round number. Feels good, unless it's 13, which 13 is a lucky number for me, so nothing against number 13. Blom, thank you for doing a tier 2 subscription for 3 months in advance. Blom, you are outrageous. Thank you for taking advantage of September so wholeheartedly with that absolutely enormous show of support. What an incredible bean you are. Thank you with all of my heart. Gosh, beans. Thank you, everybody. This has been a really beautiful stream. They all are. They're all like a snowflake, individual and magical, but this has been very high energy and very magical. So thank you, Beans. Rage says, oh yes, Rage, I want to know this. Regarding my pink wonderful plant, it's called a coleus. Gosh, how do I say this? Scutelliarioides, God, commonly known as coleus, is a species of flowering plant in the family of Lamicae, the mint of dead nettle family, native to Southeast Asia through to Australia. Another common name is painted nettle from Wiki. Hope this helps. Painted nettle. That is so accurate for what it looks like. Thank you for the plant info. I love that plant. It is just so beautiful. Painted nettle. I recommend you all get one. Very easy to take care of, and just prolifically beautiful. You can get so many plants off that one plant. You can keep chopping bits off, popping them in water for a few weeks, waiting for roots to come, and then repot it, and you got another whole plant. It's amazing. All right, Beans. Thank you, everybody. Bless all of your faces. I've had so much fun. This has been a very chatty and very magical day. We are going to go and do a beautiful raid. Who have we got live this afternoon? Let's have a little look at what fabulous streamers are gracing us today. Oh, let's go and see the Everkind. Wait, are you still live? No way. What? Surely that's not accurate. I'm seeing that John Lee Music has been live for 11 hours and 42 minutes. Can that be right? God, I can't imagine streaming that long. I think I'd pass out. Right, we're going to go raid John. John has been so supportive. John Lee Music. So often. Let me just check I got this right. Yes. So often he's come over here and brought so much support. Hans Ultras, thank you so much for bestowing 2 pairs of wings upon our beans. Michion and can't read it. Via Reich, I think that says, yes, Via Reich. Michion and Via Reich have both received the gift of flight. Thanks to you, Hans. Thank you so much. My glorious moderating team, as ever, thank you for making my job on here so easy by taking such incredible care of me and the beans, posting all the info that is necessary throughout the streams, and just being utter angels. Beans, I love you all so much. I'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. BST. The raid messages in chat. Let's bring all the love over to John Lee Music. He has brought so much love over here. Best mods ever. I totally agree. Just, this team. You beans are phenomenal. I'll see you all tomorrow. And until next time, I love you so very much. I'll miss you every second we're apart. Over and outro.
Tune to the color of you. Does it seem too soon?